Alright, welcome to the stream. We're gonna start the last game in the Da Vinci trilogy here. But first, let's all appreciate the cute little orange tabby cat in the background. It's just too cute. Can I zoom in? Excuse me for a second while I do this. There it is. Soundly sleeping in the background. Anyway, oh, there it is. Yep. All right. Let's wait. Oh, all right. There's actually stuff to do here in the main menu, other than looking around. You can check the journal here. The short history of time travel, Giacomo Andrea de Ferrara. That's who we've been playing this entire time. And they are actually, or they were actually, a real life person. Part 1 about King Frederick and his Order of Justice, 1212 to 1465. There we go. This extraordinary story begins a long time before I or Master Leonardo were born. It was the year 1212, and Frederick II had just become king. He was a wise man, interested in the sciences. He appreciated people for their merits and skills rather than their position in society. The young king quickly showed his aptitude for governance, and it wasn't long before he was crowned emperor of the Romans. His open-mindedness and, according to some, his lack of a moral compass cost him the favor of the Pope and the Church, and so it happened that he stood before a fateful decision. Would he let himself be excommunicated, or would he take his men on a crusade into the Holy Land of Jerusalem? The crusade was perilous, but with it came an unexpected discovery. Somewhere in Palestine, in a desert cave, Frederick and his men found a miraculous device. The king called it the Gate to the Temple of Wisdom, and he brought it back to Europe with him. The device allowed them to visit times when miracles were more common and human knowledge was without bounds. But Frederick very well understood the power that slept within the device and the consequences if it fell into the wrong hands. And that is why he created the Ordo Justitialis, sworn and bound to the protection of the gate, and built a remote and defensible fortress for it. After his death, the order went into hiding and fell into obscurity, but it never stopped protecting the gate until the year 1465. I am sure these events were very important. I will continue my records as I find out more. And this is a journal that will be added to as the story in this game progresses. So check it out at the end. When we reach the end of the game, we'll check it out again. Maybe I should have read it at that point, but yeah, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should read it at the very end. Never mind, we will do that then. It will make more sense and I'll be able to tell what I have and haven't done then. Alright, let's do that. I shouldn't read this now. Catacombs, Sacre de San Michel, 1508. So this is where we ended up at the end of the game. It's the second game.
There he is! Look up! In the window! Across the room! Get him!
All right. Oh. There's nothing more I can do with that. Oh. This doesn't look good. Let's look around. So we're in catacombs of some sort. There's a bunch of rats at the end of this. Lovely. Those are parts of the broken Oculus Perpetua. I'll need to find a way to get them all. Alright, the rail is firmly attached to the wall. If I want to take it, I will need to unlock it. Yeah. I need a screwdriver of some sort. Yeah. Yep, can't do nothing. Oh, hello. Rats everywhere. No way am I going through there. Alright. Nope. Okay. Oh. Okay. Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. Whoops. Hmm. Can I use... No. Hmm. Oh, I can do this one now. Uh-huh. Let's do it again. Ah, shoot. Oh. Oh, this has been here for a while. Catacombs, Sacre de Saint Michel, 1508. The chronicle Leonardo and I came for was in my hands. Just a few more minutes and we might have been safe. But they caught up with us. I managed to turn on Leonardo's miraculous device, the Oculus Perpetua, but before I had time to use it, some unknown men started shooting at me. It was bittersweet irony when one of the bolts hit the Oculus. It may have saved my life, but the broken machine then plunged me through different times, prolonging my fall until it stopped working altogether. But where there's life, there's hope, and I'm still alive. I must look for the Oculus Perpetua, find the Chronicle, and find out what happened to Leonardo. I have my work cut out for me. In the depths of the catacombs of the Sacre de Saint Michel, I came across something unique. In one of the corridors is a bricked-up room once used by the architect who designed the place. Several centuries have passed since then, but I think I can find another use for a sturdy desk now. I have to find all the parts of the Oculus Perpetua. If I can't put them back together, my options for escaping this place will be very limited. Ah, screwdriver, nice. Hello, Bartolo. I am sorry I cannot meet you in person, but the Cardinal is in a great hurry to begin work on St. Mary's Church in Cologne. I need you to assume responsibility for the completion of the catacombs and stay in Avigliano until everything is in order. We have been promised a generous reward from the church, and the monks will be burying their dead here for hundreds of years to come. Let us make it look the part. Do not forget to wall up this room and remove all traces of scaffolding. When you are done, send a message and then follow me to Cologne. We will share the reward as always. God bless you, JL. March, the year of our Lord 966. Oh, this was a long time ago. P.S. If you do not want to keep the workbench I bought in Venice, feel free to wall it up along with the room. I have no use for it anymore. Good to know. I need to lock the Oculus Perpetua frame in the holder before I can add any parts to it. Okay. Good. Yeah. Alright. Found that. Alright, let's use the screwdriver on... Was it over here? Yeah. Alright, let's fix it. There we go. No. Oh, wait. There we go. All right. What does this do? Hey. I think we fixed it. No. Yeah, don't drop it. When I got closer, pulsating rays appeared around the portal as if reacting to the proximity of the Oculus Perpetua. The flow of time is frozen in the past. I need to find something I could do that... I need to find something I could do that would influence the present. Alright. Fortune finally smiled on me. The Oculus Perpetua is operational again, and I can use it to visit the past. Even small changes in history can help me carry on in the present. But now I should focus on getting the Chronicle of Ordo Justitialis, because without it I will lose a very important clue. It must have fallen through time with me, and if that's the case, perhaps I'll run into it here in the catacombs. Going back to the secret library for it is out of the question. Sure is. Alright, so this is during the construction of the catacombs in the monastery? Church? Above it? Interesting. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, smash. Oh, blocking the well in the past prevented the rats from getting through. The catacombs today are therefore rodent-free. Let's wait. There it is. There's the book. Nope, something fell out. I found the chronicle on the other side of the catacombs and put it safely in my bag. But this part of our adventure isn't over. I need to get upstairs, find out what happened to Leonardo, and make sure we both get away without being chased by these mysterious soldiers. The Ordo Justitialis is only a tool and should be treated as such. A good warrior sharpens his sword, a good priest exercises his tongue. Likewise, he who seeks to make best use of the order will keep it a secret and shrouded in mystery. But tools need to be used carefully, because their powers can be turned against their users. You can cut yourself with a sharp sword, do harm with ill-chosen words, and a secret order getting out of control could lead to untold consequences. This is why I am storing the chronicle in this place, and in another, I am having a shrine built to commemorate this day. I expect each of my successors to become fully acquainted with the tool before deciding to use it. PP second. So it's Pope. Is it Pope? Maybe? Am I not supposed to go up the stairs, or am I just... I did just accidentally click back. Okay. But I can't do anything with it. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's where we are.
I still don't get how he evaded us.
The monks must have warned him. Maybe they're even hiding him somewhere.
That's possible. At least we got the one upstairs. Unless he sprouts wings, he'll be getting downstairs in chains.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. It's taking them too long.
That was it. Hmm. Oh, is there something else here? No. Oh, never mind. There is. I I had to flee. Meet me at my friend's house. I'm sure you remember me telling you about him. I'm sure you'll also know how to look at the letter. And then you'll get precise directions on how to get there. Hurry, a friend. The whole time in the catacombs, I wondered what had become of Leonardo. When I found his message, a huge weight was lifted from my chest. But there was no time to celebrate. I was in the midst of an unknown enemy's ranks, and finally the gravity of my situation hit me. Leonardo would say it was my open mind that got me out of that mess in the end, but I'm pretty sure that luck did its share. The Chronicle of the Order is in my hands, and thanks to the letter Leonardo left me, I know where we will meet again. Our expedition was nerve-wracking. But when I look back on it, it was a success after all. Now I must go to the house of Luca Pacioli, Leonardo's good friend, of whom he had spoken to me many times. Now let's get out of here. Villa of Luca Pacioli, Northern Tuscany, 1508. House of Luca Pacioli, 1508. I followed the instructions Leonardo left me and found Luca Pacioli's villa. It's quite remote, but nicely restored and walled off with a high wall. The house is completely silent, but it is too early to draw any conclusions. Besides, this is where we're supposed to meet, and I need to get in. Ah, there we go. Oh, Pete's sake. There we go. Ah! All right. Is there a clue somewhere to what I'm supposed to put that? Ah, yes, there is. Okay. Is it that one? Yeah, it looks like. Okay. He's got a pretty nice estate, not gonna lie. The house is empty. Leonardo probably already left, but I am sure he must have left me a message. Ah, here we go. Dearest friend, I am glad you were able to find both this residence and what we came to the scriptorium for. As you surely noticed, this place is deserted. My friend, you know who I am talking about. And I decided to go to the place where we will all meet. I am sorry about this test, but I need to be sure that whoever is reading these words is indeed you. Look around, be perceptive, and know that the wind will whisper about the path to take. A friend. P.S. As always, I wish you good luck and an open mind. I followed the instructions Leonardo left me and found Luca Pacioli's villa. It's quite remote, but nicely restored and walled off with a high wall. The house is completely silent, but it is too early to draw any conclusions. Besides, this is where we're supposed to meet. And I need to get in. The main door was barricaded from the inside, but I managed to open it with a good deal of brute force. It seems neither Leonardo nor his friend Luca are here. I need to find out what happened to them, but it looks like their departure, however rushed, was voluntary. As expected, the master left me another message. I was intrigued by the rooster sketch and the words, "The wind will whisper about the path to take." That must mean something. Either way, I have to do everything I can to pass Leonardo's test. Knowing him, it won't be easy, but it's sure to make it hard for anyone who wants to follow us. What was this? Strangely shaped crank. Oh Lord. Well, that worked out. Okay. Behind a massive door, I found a room where Leonardo probably spent a lot of time in recent years. The study he used during this time with Luca. It reminded me of his workshops in both Florence and Milan. Seems like only yesterday that I was entering his service under rather unfortunate circumstances. Everything in the room conveys Leonardo's style. Ornamental but practical furniture and lots of mechanical models, tools and gadgets. You can see that the master had a free hand in his work. On one hand, I'm sorry, Leonardo, and I won't be meeting. On one hand, I'm sorry, Leonardo, and I won't be meeting here. But on the other, I'm very much looking forward to testing all his inventions myself. Some people would pay handsomely for such an opportunity. For example, Cesare Borgia. Though he would be more interested in discovering the master's secrets and using his knowledge to gain more power instead of a better understanding of their functionality. Bars are bound tightly together with a chain. I might need a special item to get through. Today I felt a tinge of regret that I did not bring some of my wine seedlings with me. Luca told me he would like to expand his vineyard, and I decided to help him. He gave me the former granary to use as my workshop, and I started making a model. The biggest problem with the vineyard is water. The grapevine suffers from a lack of moisture, as Luca is very often on the road, whether fulfilling his duties as a friar or getting new material for his books. But even when he stops at home, the well is a long way off, and watering even the few rows of vines is a lengthy and difficult process. I have to figure out a transportation system for water, grapes, and the final product, wine. The obvious solution is livestock, but there is no room for that. The ground is too soft for a normal cart, but if I could create suitable tracks made of solid material for it, perhaps in time we could even repair and use the old windmill in the middle of the garden to pump water. The master has stayed with Luca since he passed through the gate and into the past. As soon as he laid his eyes on the old mill, he was fascinated and thought about how to make it useful. All right. Dragons have always fascinated me, creatures of myths, legends, and fairy tales that instill fear into the hearts of grown men. In my drawings, I always depict them based on anatomical models of existing animals. The human imagination is powerful, but it is nothing compared to the reality of nature. I can't portray pride, guile, or cruelty better than through the eyes of a feline. I can't imagine stronger armor than the scales of a great lizard. But there is one characteristic of dragons for which I cannot find inspiration in nature, and that is their ability to breathe fire. And that is what I was thinking about when I designed the new lighting for the access road to Luca's mansion. Along with the metal body of the dragon's head, I set about repairing the bell tower. The clapper of the bell was nowhere to be found, so I asked Luca to have a new one made. I designed the top of it with a 6-sided cross-section so that it could be mounted on a fixed axis like the one I used for a wine cart, for example. If we decide to mechanize the bell in the future, I'd hate to change it again. Now we need another gear for that. Ornamental lever part. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. Not here, is it? No. Here? No. Oh, does it go in here? Ah. Hmm. Oh. Key. Like that? Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Oh. Got a key. Mm-hmm. Oh! Nope. Full magazine of what? Oh, arrows. Hmm. Line. Bell. Hmm. We can't operate the well mechanism until I repair the crank. Let's go here. No. Stairs. Hello, Luca. Last time you asked me why I didn't create something more interesting than my ever-present mazes, so I thought I'd make you happy. What you see before you is a weapon I fashioned after Master Gianette's crossbow with my repeatable mechanism added. It's rapid fire, yet penetrating and accurate. I set up some targets in the yard. You'll find bolts in the study downstairs. Uh-huh. Mechanism is blocked by something. What about now? Something is preventing the gate from opening. Right, this one. Don't think I can open it from here. I think I've searched what I can in the present. Perhaps it is time for bottom search. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Upstairs here. Ah, here's the crossbow. It seems that at some point in the history of this mansion, a tornado came and tore the vanes off the old mill. The cloth would normally withstand such an onslaught, but it's possible that no one bothered to tilt the blades. After all, as a friar, Luca is frequently on the road. According to Leonardo, he's usually either lecturing somewhere or pestering traders from faraway lands to teach him some of the magic tricks enjoy so much. Ah, there we go. Yeah. How do we do that? Oh. There we go. Are there any others? Ah, yes, there is. Ah. Well, that's gonna present itself to be a problem. Hmm. Oh, wait, hello. The first thing one notices is that the center of Lucas' entire estate is an old mill, but long years of use and equally long years of inaction have taken their toll on it. If we're going to use it for irrigation, we must make the necessary repairs first. But I never believed mere repairs would be enough. One of the reasons the mill is in such a bad shape is that the vanes rotated at different angles, destabilizing the whole mechanism. Determined to prevent this in the future, I linked the rotation of the vanes with gears. However, after adjusting the mechanism, rotating the tilt of the vanes proved to be a very demanding activity, so I added modern controls. A new and stronger metal axis with a proper handle that allows you to use your whole body to move it. Once I finish the Archimedes screw in the workshop annex, I can place it in the well and the irrigation system will be ready. Oh. Sketch of the windmill. Oh, the tree's down in the way. Oh, no. I mean, clearly it needs to be attached to something. Ah, there we go. Okay, we've got the screw model. Hey, Glitter. How you doing? No, can't do anything with that. Okay. Oh wait, maybe here. Uh-huh. Well, I hope you make it. I'm a little tired myself. My back hurts because I didn't sleep very well. But I am on vacation, so can't complain too much. Okay. Oh, wait, I missed this. Ah, there's the veins. A key. A metal crank. Where could that go? Oh, probably over here. It's probably here. Nope. I was wrong. Nice wine containers, but also very heavy. If I want to see what's behind them, I need to find a way to remove them. Well, one. You removed one. Well, all but one. Ay, ay. Can't do that, because that's probably where that goes. If I want to get the bell that fell to the bottom part of the belfry, I need to get rid of the amphors blocking it in the present. Yeah, I know. And I got rid of the ones that were in the past, but for some reason there's more here. There's no amphors in the past. See, there's nothing here. I broke all the other ones. also out of arrows. Now I gotta go all the way back. I did break it. Oh, well, little fucker was hiding over here. There we go. Ah, that was it. Huh, very cool. Oh. And now we can go put this here. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so it's supposed to start in the left corner and end at the right corner, top corner. I did it. Since the gate is now unblocked, I think I can open it using a mechanism on the upper floor. Yeah. But now we have to go all the way back up there. Oh, god dang it. Ah, there's the screw. We need the Archimedes screw to get the windmill working. ringed screw. Did we put this over here? Don't think goes in here. Oh no, it goes in here. Definitely. Clock wheel. I'm gonna need that. Okay, doesn't look like I can do anything with this yet. Back in here we go. A hand plane. That one's for the thing in the back. Anything else? Nope, that was it. Okay. Wait, does it? Yeah, nope. It does not. Okay. It's a cutter. Oh wait, I think I know what to do with the cutter. Over here. Oh, I have to hold it in. Okay. It's a big screw. Right, that's for that. Yeah, this seems very safe. There we go. Now I can do it. Oh, no. There we go. Ornament? Or what? Oh, wait. Here. I think that one goes in here. No? No, that's not what we want. Ah. This is what we want. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Magic. Elevator. Very interesting. Alright, let's go back up again. Dear Giacomo, once again, I'm sorry for the test you just passed. It was necessary, as we can't afford to be surprised the way we were at Sacrari San Michele. If you think about it, you might not be surprised to hear that Luca Pacioli and I are in Rome. Rome is a huge city, and some of its less beautiful neighborhoods are ideal for people who need to stay out of sight, especially when those watching could be anywhere. The property of the shanty towns in Rome is important to us for several reasons, but I'll tell you more in person. You will find us in an inn called the Bald Lady. Be careful. I look forward to seeing you again. P.S. Don't forget to bring the chronicle. You know best where you put it. Yeah, I know exactly where I put it. Ah, thank you. Gonna come in handy. Leonardo wrote that the wind would whisper about the path to take. The drawing of the rooster was a nice touch, but getting here was a lot more challenging than just realizing what my goal was. Anyway, it is done. It doesn't look like I'm being followed or even that anyone knows about this house. But I don't blame Leonardo for wanting to make sure. It's always better to be careful, but now it's time for me to get the chronicle and make my way to Rome. And back down we go. I'll take that back, thank you. I finally have everything prepared to follow Leonardo to Rome. The Bald Lady, Rome 1508. Very cool. Signora Calva. Probably the bald lady. Slums, Rome, 1508. The road for the house of Leonardo's friend was long, but luckily after some time I met a traveling merchant with extra space in his wagon and an interest in company. It took me to the gates of Rome, but when I told him what part of the city was my destination, he just shook his head. Apparently Leonardo wasn't kidding when he mentioned the slums.
Sod off if you like your life.
Okay. My bad. These men seem angry. If I don't want a problem, I'll need to either come later or bypass them. Okay. Let's not go that way. The bald lady.
You, Giacomo. They waiting for you upstairs.
Thank you, kind sir.
Don't worry. Don't keep them waiting.
Finally, I arrived at the place of our meeting. I had goosebumps just walking through the district. But as the master says, the greatest deception men suffer is that of their own opinions and biases. I need to give this place a chance, and I look forward to seeing Leonardo again. Door is locked. Check all doors. Door is locked. Third time's a charm. Ah.
Tell me, what do you think about all this? Giacomo, God be praised. I knew you could do it, but I was still worried. Did you bring the Chronicle? We were successful after all. Just as I hoped. The Chronicle records the whole history of this secret order, this Ordo Justitalis. I will need a moment to find what we are looking for, but this is immensely interesting. I should probably introduce you. Next to me stands my great friend and advisor. I owe much to him and consider him the most erudite friar in the whole clergy. Honorable Luca Bartolomeo Paciali.
Don't exaggerate, Leonardo. You underrate my brothers.
That is not my intention, but it is still my opinion. And before us is my disciple and assistant, about whom I have spoken so much, A man possibly brought to me by fate itself to help me carry the weight of my burden. Messer Giacomo Andrea de Ferrara.
I greet you, Giacomo. Please, don't blame Leonardo for his bluntness. He couldn't wait to read the Chronicle. I'm sure you've noticed that when he gets like this, there is no talking to him. Sit down, have a bite. You must be tired after your journey. We have a veritable feast here. Vegetables, pastries, fruit. More vegetables. Well, your master isn't the funnest person in the world, but you surely noticed that as well.
Luca makes fun of me often, but this time I'm really not able to find out where the point is hiding. He would do better to focus on real problems.
See? Just like I said. But seriously, real problems. I'm sure Leonardo told you how, once upon a time, he met Caesar Borgia with members of a secret society. They brought fragmented plans for some strange machine and asked him to construct it for them. At first he agreed, but when he found out what a terrible weapon the machine could become, he decided not to give it to them.
I see. There can be no more doubt. The secret society was indeed Ordo Justitalis. They also had plans for the time machine, however incomplete, because in the past they had a similar time machine, so why did they need my help?
Either way, in the end, Ordo Justitalis took the machine from the Tower of Badia Fiorentina. Shortly after Leonardo used it, and just moments after you did as well, Giacomo, when you tried to save your very life from the half-crazed Borgia who took your glove before you came to? I wonder what the story was with the Duke. When they came with the plans, he seemed to have a position of power within the Order, but after your escape to Florence, they didn't cooperate at all. And that's something we should thank Providence for, because until Ordo Justitalis obtains one of the gloves, they can't use the machine, even if they are able to reconstruct it.
Aha! Here, right at the end of the Chronicle. But the year 1465 after Christ came. And for the order of the justice, the world was never the same. During that event, their time machine, which they'd called the Gate of the Temple of Wisdom, must have been damaged. That is why they needed my help.
So, to summarize, the Order took Leonardo's time machine, and we don't know where. Borgia took Giacomo's glove, and we don't know where. At least, we still have the one Leonardo came with, which is broken. Seriously, gentlemen, and I say this as your friend, you should start looking after your things.
That would be an excellent analysis, Luco, if not for the sarcasm and one small mistake that I will correct in a moment. But before that, could you give me the glove?
Here it is. Pretty, but broken.
Fortunately, that does not matter at all. There is one thing I haven't told you yet, my friends. When Borgia came to me all those years ago, he had not only those incomplete plans to build a time machine, but also 3 ampules with a strange liquid. I don't know where they came from, but they react to open the gate of time. Thanks to them, I can determine where the gate should take us. 1 ampule is set in each glove, and 1 in the Oculus Perpetua. Each of them, when set correctly, will allow us to jump through the gate a maximum 15 years in time. This means that if we wanted to get travel back to the original time machine in the year 1465, 45 years in the past, we would need all 3 of them.
So you insist that we need to destroy the original time machine? Completely wipe it from history? No matter the risk, no matter how hard it might be?
As long as the Order has the plans and the will to use it, mankind will never be safe from the invention. I regretted having started working on the time machine. But what do you think would have happened if I had sent them away?
I suppose they would try to find someone else? But I'm sure that nobody else would be able to finish it with such incomplete plans.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But if not now, then what about in a year, 10 years, 1,000 years? Sooner or later, someone would do it. All it would take would be one moment of weakness and a great deal of naivety or bad intentions, and the world as we know it could cease to exist. No, my friend, trust me that there is no other way. The machine should never have been in human hands.
You are right, Leonardo. I know you have thought about it for a long time, and I trust that your decision is not made lightly. I think I can speak for the both of us when I say that we stand behind you. Well, I think it is high time that we told Giacomo the whole truth about why we met here.
All right. It is true that we don't know where the time machine is, but we know how to get the third ampule because Borgia will surely keep the glove close.
Definitely.
We do know where he is hiding.
Oh.
Right there, just across the street, in the tall building.
You couldn't have found a better hiding spot. No normal person would step foot in this neighborhood. Marco was rather surprised when he saw him here. Marco is the jolly man who welcomed you downstairs. He has a lot of friends around, and they learned that Borgia's hideout is very well prepared for, uninvited guests.
Ah, it's booby-trapped.
Right next to it is a burnt pub. Perhaps it would be possible to get inside through that.
Just before you arrived, Marco informed us that Borgia left. We have a unique opportunity to get in and take the glove. Giacomo, out of all of us, you are best suited for this task. We leave it in your hands. Be careful.
You know, for being in the slums, that room was a pretty nice one. Also, those two were just chatterboxes. They would not stop talking. Ah, kitty cat. Oh yeah, there's a kitty cat on the main menu of the game. Sleeping in the background is really cute. Ah, so this is the burnt pub. Oh, lovely windows. Right. So we're gonna try and save this pub from burning down. I think it was a cat that caused it. Yeah, there it is. Not a cat, 3 cats. They knocked down a candle. No, 4 cats. There's a 4th one. This place is overrun by kitty cats. Hello. Aww. They're cute. Alright, let's see here. No. Alright, fine. Oh, they're trying to get to the sausages in the ceiling here, hanging over the bar. That's how they knocked over the wine and a candle. Oh yeah, that's a good That's a good mix. So, move the sausages out of the way. Maybe I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, there we go. I need something to release that pin. It was in here? Ah, there it is. There, that'll... fix the candle. There we go. No fire. We're good. Oh, good. Oh. Dang, you're strong, Giacomo. Either that or the wood is very bad. Dear son, I am satisfied with your leadership of the Papal Army, and I am pleased to see the diplomatic skill with which you have managed to integrate the army of the French king into your own. That will be very important in the coming days. The time for a sovereign territory ruled only by our house, the House of Borgia, is at hand. I heard you had some trouble using gunpowder with your mercenaries. Learn from the French. What good are allies if we do not use them appropriately? Finally, the most important thing. How are the plans going that you gave to Master Leonardo? I understand it's a big job, but it's imperative that you have control over the progress of his work. I don't care how you handle it. Your father, Rodrigo de Borgia, Alexander VI, Pontius Maximus, 1496 Vatican. Yeah, Cesare Borgia's father is Pope at this point. On the upper floor, I was reunited with Leonardo and finally met his good friend Luca Pacioli. After talking to them, it's clear we must try talking. You did not do much talking, they did all the talking. After talking to them, it's clear we must try to destroy the time machine. It is simply too dangerous to risk it being used by someone unworthy. Now it's in the hands of Ordo Justitialis, an order that may have had virtuous beginnings, but judging by its connection to Borgia, its virtue has long since disappeared. Fortunately, the gate is damaged, and even if they were able to repair it, they can't use it without Leonardo's gloves, which were deliberately designed as a failsafe. Except that Borgia now has one of them, and it's only a matter of time before he figures out what it's good for, if he hasn't already. According to Luca's information, Borgia has a hideout in the slums, but is not here at the moment, so we have a unique opportunity. The only way is to gather our wits, break in, and find that glove. But I must be careful, as the place will surely be full of traps and obstacles. It wasn't easy, but I got into the house where Borgia hides in Rome. The room in which I find myself is dominated by a large map of northern Italy, which is obviously important to him. I evidently need to proceed further, but there's no straightforward way in yet. Alright. I think this might be an image of Cesare himself. Who is making these things? It's just too much. Alright, clearly there's something else I need to do. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh, that did something. Ah, here we go. Okay. Is that what I'm looking for? No, 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 not that one. This one. No. That one. Mm-hmm. No, no, no. Close, but not quite. I'm basically looking for the opposite of what is depicted on this. Or reverse, I should say, not the opposite, the reverse. Nope. Close, but not. That wasn't the one. Not that one. This. Nope. That one. On a lockpick, that can come in handy. Okay, we're missing a thing here. Mm-hmm. Oil lamp. Stamping tool needs to be above the work area, otherwise I can't use it. Ah, like that. Right, I need something to put in there. Fire hazard. The heck? My guess was correct. I've managed to mark some squares on the map, and I'm sure I'm one step closer to discovering Borgia's secrets. Oh, with a rotary handle. I don't think it goes in there, no. Where should I place a tool from my inventory? I think it would be useful if I needed to remove a screw. Yeah, but where do I need to remove a screw? Right, going up again. Is there a screw somewhere that I can remove? Oh, here, maybe, yeah. There we go. Nothing happened. I think there's still something missing from the machine. You think? Methinks the same. Oh! Well, that worked out just fine. And this one goes here. Alright, so this is pretty much what we need to replicate then. There we go. Nope. Okay. Oh, there we go. That worked. See if I did it right. Okay, one done. Two done. Ammo casings are already prepared to be filled. Yeah, but I need something to do that, and don't I? Oh! Done. Thank you. Is gun. It was a gun. Okay, let's see here. Holy cow. I went through the wall to a very well-equipped lab. I never imagined Borgia as a great thinker. A strategist, maybe, but an alchemist? Looking around the hideout, I found several inventions or parts of mechanisms that clearly show Leonardo created them. Perhaps he used the inventions of other scholars he employed in a similar way, or maybe it just shows the depths of his desperation. Probably both. Oh, Jesus. Got jump scared. Ugh. I managed to get to the top floor, but only managed to escape the spinning blade of a scythe at the last moment. If I was just a little slower. Evidently, Borgia not joking. I should proceed with extreme caution. Yeah, we should. Let's save that for later. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of gizmos and gadgets here. Mm-hmm. Alright, I guess we have to go up then. Well, somebody had fun with target practice. And there's the glove. 13th of April, 1502. There is something poetic about rotating scythes. The idea of using them militarily may seem cruel, but it's perfectly fascinating. Leonardo is said to have been inspired by the war machines of the Roman Empire in their designs. With the strength of the ancient Romans, I could easily conquer all of Italy, but I can only work with what I have. And the firearm Leonardo sent me, that is art. It's not much use in real combat yet, but with a little effort and minor adjustments to the gunpowder recipe, it can become my enemy's worst nightmare. One man, a single weapon, and dozens of dead in just the first few moments of battle. But what matters is what the master still hasn't sent me. I know he's still working on the gate, but he's avoiding completing it. Maybe it's time to change my approach. Perhaps he can be persuaded to be more diligent if I give him the post of chief military architect and engineer. Yeah, I don't think that worked. I finally discovered where Cesare Borgia had hidden Leonardo's glove, in a room above the alchemy lab. Unfortunately, he locked it tight. No? Oh, right. There we go. Key and resin. Found the key to the chest right next to it, but it is sealed in resin. I'll have to find a way to get it out of there. Luckily, I have a lab at my disposal. Mm-hmm. I decided to put the key in an ornate furnace in the lab. I don't think the resin will be able to endure the heat. I'll have to find some suitable fuel, though. Mm-hmm. Where to put the things? What can you tell me, game? The switch in my inventory will fit some kind of complex machine, but what kind? And there was something. Oh, wait, I know, it's over here. It was over here. This one over here. Aha. Okay. I was able to obtain a sample of gunpowder from the weapon that was blocking the entrance to Borgia's hideout. Using the lab equipment, I'm sure I can figure out what it's made of and how to modify it to light the boiler. Alright, so we figured that one out. Good on us. Okay, so I have that. There we go. Okay, so now we can see here. That is a nitro. This one at the far right. Looks like 2 units of nitro. And then this one right here, which is 5 units of carbon. Doesn't seem to be anything in this one. But to the far left, there's 4 units of sulfur. So nitro, carbon, and sulfur. Oh, hello. Wait, can I put this in here? Yes. That's charcoal, so... There's a weight. Hmm. Nope. Oh, it goes here. No, it does not. It goes there. 5th of November, 1503. My father is dead, and it wasn't a disease, as they say. It was a clear attempt on our lives, in his case, unfortunately, successful. Without the Pope's help, my own power is dissipating. The only way forward is through the gate. I tried to keep my priorities straight, but I was a fool. I was lured by the promises of Cardinal Giuliano della Rovere. He was supposed to leave me in charge of the papal army and the Ordo Justitialis. But right after I helped him win, he double-crossed me. Looking back, it was so obvious. He's the one who had me and my father poisoned. I swear one day he shall fall by my hand. Every time I feel desperate, my mind goes back to that map. It comforts me to revisit the victories I won as commander of the combined papal and French armies. Perhaps when I finally gain control over that gate, I can finish my work. There will be even more cities on my map, and the name of the Borgias forever recorded in history. All right. Let's move this to here. Okay. Should I write that down? Probably. I'm gonna write that down. Rotary switch. Where do we need that? Let me take that off right now. Oh, here. Okay, that worked. Oh, wait. That's what that was. Oh. That's why I wrote it down. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha. Oops. That's my bad. There we go. Powder flask. Mm-hmm. Oh, it probably goes here, right? No. Okay. So that went there. And that. Hmm. That's sulfur. Small hook. Esteemed Cesare de Borgia, it is my great pleasure to banish you from the Vatican. Damn. You or the men paid with your money, while you still have some left, are no longer welcome. The Papal Guard has strict orders to deal with you. As for your former membership in a certain order, I will offer you a friendly warning. Efforts to misuse the information you learned as a member would be unpleasant, perhaps even stressful. Given your state of health, I would advise against further involvement in these matters. After all, a lifestyle of stress and sin cost your father his life. It would be regrettable if you followed him into the depths of hell so soon. Pope Julius II, formerly known as Giuliano della Rovere, 3rd of November, 1503, Vatican City. P.S. If you care to know my recommendation, forget everything you've been through in the last 10 years. Become a monk. Find some peace. P.P.S. It is impossible to hide from the sight of God himself. Alright. Well, don't think it goes there. But I think this one might go over here, maybe? If we're lucky, that's where it goes. Ah, it does. There we go. Okay, now let's see. How much do we need from that? Yeah. Sulfur powder. 2 units. Well, clearly there's too much. So I need to figure out that. Can I use this somehow? Oops. Metal symbol. Oh, I think that goes over here. No, probably not. No, it was here. Here it is. Right here. Saltpeter. Oh, oops. Okay. No? Nope, I did that wrong. Oh, wait. Might need to wait first, huh? There we go. Nope. Well, I'm clearly doing something wrong here. Wait, is it not supposed to be there? Hmm. Oh, that sounds delicious though. Especially the nuggets part. Not enough of that one. Hmm. Alright, game. I think I now have everything I need to mix the combustible blend of coal, saltpeter, and sulfur, but how much of each component should I use and in what ratio? I mean, I already tried to figure that out, but apparently I'm doing it wrong. The device on the right side of the table can be used to determine the right amount of powder. If I open the lid and insert powder, I can use the handle in the upper part to pump out a portion of the material. I can take the rest by turning the wheel under the container. Well, figure that one out too. Thank you very much, game. I can always weigh the components on the scales and can figure out the right amounts of each resource from the blackboard or my own notes in the notebook. When I'm satisfied with the amount of given ingredient, I can place the powder on one of the trays on the mixing machine to the left of the table. I mean, I've already... Really, I'm doing it wrong. Sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal. All right, let's see. That one is already... No need to do anything with that. All right, how about now? Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Yes, Definitely doing it wrong. Pretty sure. I think I see it now. Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay, let's see here. No. Wrong button. There we go. There should be good now. Yep. I was trying to do the wrong thing. I was trying to do the top part where it says 452 and the weight was 60, 75, 30. That was for the gun out in the other room. I was supposed to do the bottom one. That's for the furnace. Took me a while to get there, but I got there. There we go. Ooh. All right, let's go. I mean, of course. 'Cause why not? I mean,
Trap has sprung, Giacomo.
technically you can still get the glove.
Remind you of something. I guess it's fate that the better should have power over the rest. And what about those two nannies of yours? Happily drinking in safety when they sent
Well.
you into the lion's den. In your place, I would be upset. But I am not interested in your feelings. Just listen to me and then do as you are told. It's in your own interest.
Is it now?
Heard you already met the Viper's Tangle, calling themselves a lofty Ordo Justitialis. That's good. What you don't know is that they are currently led by the Pope. He is the puppet master. He would be the one profiting if they got their hands on a working time machine. And I have very personal reasons to hate Pope Julius II. I had everything. I was the most powerful man in all Italy. But fortune is a fickle mistress. O fortuna variabilis. Julius II had his predecessor, and my father, Alexander VI, killed. He usurped the chair of St. Peter and misused the power of his station to take everything from me. My position in the order, my prestige and reputation, and even my domain. And thus, I bet everything on one last gambit. To obtain the time machine and reverse my destiny. I'll give you the glove you seek.
Oh, thanks.
I want something in return.
Of course you do.
I know you are too much of a coward to kill the Pope. Besides, I wouldn't let anyone take the pleasure from me.
Mr. Fancy Pants over
I
here.
have another use for you, Giacomo. When my father was still alive, he appointed me to the Ordo Justitialis to find out more about the broken time machine and search for someone who could make it work again. It was then that we came to that Leonardo da Vinci of yours. And during this time, I learned something very interesting. Generation after generation of Grandmasters inherited this amulet. When the Order fell to the Pope's might, the Pope took it, and in time, he granted it to his successors, along with the power over the Ordo Justitialis. It's only a piece of metal, but it is a very powerful symbol, a symbol of supremacy over the Order, and I want it. And that means you, Giacomo, will get it for me. I don't care how you do it. But as I am an eternally gracious man, I'll give you a hint. In the Pope's study is a secret passage which will lead you directly to the amulet. Make one of your nannies help you. The monk was always in the Pope's good graces. He might finally be useful and maybe could even atone for getting you into this mess, don't you think? But that's your problem. As well as getting out of this cage. And don't forget, the amulet for the glove, piece for a piece. When you get it, I'll let you know where we will meet again. This is a token of my goodwill. We will see each other soon. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Giacomo.
Couldn't he just have told us all of this without putting us in a cage? Alright, Glitter, you have a lovely shower. I'm gonna end soon. Very soon anyways. Just need to get out of this cage and then I'll end. But seriously, he could have told us this without putting us inside a cage. I should have known. Intrigue is second nature to Borgia. He stayed one step ahead. He knew exactly what I was looking for. He knew about me and Leonardo and Luca. He may have even deliberately leaked information about his hiding place to lure us to Rome. Most definitely he did. God knows how long he'd been watching me. Quite a while, probably. Mocking me, waiting for me to spring his magnificent trap. It's hard to say how much I can trust what he told me, but in this case, I think it was in his best interest to provide sufficient insight into the situation. Most shocking was the detail that the Pope was the one controlling the Ordo Justitialis. Borgia didn't mention how it happened, and I wasn't in a position to ask questions. Another important piece of the puzzle is the obvious hatred Borgia feels for the current Pope. According to his words, the Pope was behind his decline and the death of his father. It is true that word of the sudden death of Rodrigo Borgia echoed around Italy, and it was rumored that it may not have been entirely natural. But the most important thing that came to light from Cesare Borgia's monologue was the fact that he is willing to trade Leonardo's glove. He wants me to break into the Pope's chambers and steal the amulet that symbolizes his power over Ordo Justitialis. He said it's a mere trinket, but has high symbolic value. I don't know whether to believe that, but given the situation, I have no choice but to accept the exchange for now. I also don't believe that it's just a symbolic value. It's got to have more meaning than that if Cesare wants it that badly, that he's willing to trade in the glove for it. Also, you could totally reach the glove from here. Come on, Giacomo. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, dang it. Wait, maybe it's... Ah, there we go. Thank you. Pope's Chambers, Vatican, 1508. That is, however, gonna have to wait till next time. Cute kitty. just because I can. Yeah, well, anyway, I'm not gonna mess with that now. So, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you again tomorrow with more Puzzle Da Vinci. I might stream some Animal Crossing later this evening, maybe, if I'm not too tired. But if I don't, we will definitely see more of this tomorrow. Bye!